All right. Hey, everybody. And welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and we're live streaming. I sent out some invites to a couple of people. We'll see who's able to join. And, all right, let me make sure my microphone is working properly because it sounds like it's coming from should be my USB device. There we go. Let's try that. See how that works. Should be my USB. Just making sure I'm watching. Let's try that. All right, there we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, everybody. Whoa, hope everybody had a wonderful week. This week for me went by very, very quickly. I think it's mostly because I had a couple of doctor's appointments, so I got to get off work early a couple days, 2 days in a row. So the days went by pretty quickly. That's a good thing. But today I went to the accountant's office and did our business taxes, our personal taxes, and wrapped up and took care of Mike's taxes as well. So all done. Thank goodness. It's always a very stressful time of year when you have to make sure you get your business taxes done. But we're good to go. It's always great checking in with my accountant. My accountant, she's absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend her if you're in the Jacksonville area and you're looking for a personal or a business accountant. MAD Accounting, Mothers and Daughters Accounting Firm. MAD, M-A-D. Check them out. So, needless to say, we got a whole bunch of new stuff coming into the store this weekend. I'm building a new display for some masks. My sister gave me a basket full of masks that she had made. So our mask selection is going to expand greatly. She does a different kind of mask. So we'll see how they go over. But we're adding some new stuff to the store. And we're always just doing that kind of stuff. I do have a stack of comics I was going to look at that got traded in last weekend, as well as some really other cool stuff I was hoping to be able to show Avery or Todd, but I can show you guys without them. It's not a big deal. But yeah, everything else is going good. I'm about 5 or 6 chapters into the new story I'm working on, doing the layout, doing the plotting. I haven't actually started writing yet, but that's the next step. The plotting is coming good. Pieces are coming together, and I'm very excited about getting the story started and getting it done, to be honest with you. But that'll happen. A little bit of time, and boom, 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 boom. It'll be ready to go. All right. Let's see. I'm going to give Avery and Todd and Kodiak possibly a few more extra minutes, and then we'll take a look at some comics. Nothing spectacular, blow them out of the water type of comics. Just some that got traded in that, they're pretty cool. So we'll look at them. But, let's see what else is going on. Oh, well, there's some new Legos out for those of you out there that are into Lego minifigs. There is a Lego game called Video. I think what it is it's an app for your phone. It's a video maker where you make videos using your phone, but they have these individual Lego tiles that if you scan them with the app, it adds like background effects and Lego characters come walking across the screen type of thing. And I'm assuming it's pretty popular. It looks kind of cool if you're into that kind of thing. But they did a series called Bandmates, which are minifigures that you can use with this app. And they put out minifigures in here. Let me show you. This is actually kind of cool. Instead of a bag, which is what most minifigures come in, they actually come in a box. So it's kind of cool. But it makes it also very difficult to feel the package, to know what you're getting. I bought several of these so far, and I'm going to make a video over them pretty soon. Honestly, I want to get a complete set before I make the video. There's actually 12 in the series. I think I bought 16 packs so far, and I've got, I think, 9 out of the 12, so I'm only missing 3 figures. So as soon as I get the other 3 figures, I'll make a video. They're kind of cool. It'll be interesting. I'll take them to the store, and anybody who wants to trade or buy one of these, I'll have them available. Like I said, I'll show you guys later. But all right. So nobody's here, and that's fine. Let me get my other camera ready, because we're going to take a look at some comics. These are just some new comics that got traded in. It's not a big stack, but I figured I'd share them with you because they're coming into the store this weekend. The gratuitous crotch shot, as Kodiak always calls it. But notice I didn't catch any of that. So, all right, so let's take a look. First thing we got here is well, hold on a second. I'm missing one. Oh, never mind. I'll just show you what I got. This is a stack of new comics. They'll be bagged and boarded. Include some graphic novels. I had 2 graphic novels. I think one of them might be placed somewhere else. I think I know where it's at. Ah, it's Avery. Hey, man. Avery? Are you there?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Ah, not much, man. How are you?
Oh.
You just blinked out. What'd you say?
Oh, you're breaking up real bad.
Oh,
it must be
me?
the internet. The internet's being weird, I guess. I don't know if it's you. It might be me. I'm having.
Yeah, you're blinking out.
That was you.
All right, well, I'm plugged back in now, so can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my internet may be being weird also because I'm having to use the Wi-Fi. I don't have a cable for some reason.
Oh, no. That's horrible. Anyway, I got a stack of some new comics I'll be bringing in the store this weekend. I figured I'd just show them off.
Oh,
there's nothing amazing here, but I do have some stuff that is absolutely amazing. So if you're patient and you stick around, you might be able to see some cool stuff.
We'll see.
Okay.
If not, do I get to punish you in any way?
Sure, absolutely. If you're not excited about any of the things I show you this evening, you can punch me in the face.
That's a little extreme. I was thinking something a little more creative.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, if there's even one thing in this stack, not this stack, but both stacks, that gets you excited, then you can't punch me.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll tease you.
I'm not going to punch you either way. Those are cool. I wonder if I have that one. I know I have some of those.
Yeah, well, I got a whole stack of them here. I'm getting ready to show. But needless to say, this is a stack of comics that got brought into the store this past weekend, and it'll be in the store this weekend. They got a trade of the original Thunderbolts. This is like issues 1 through 9. Cool. Which has mostly Mark Bagley artwork on it. It's actually pretty good. I started to reread it, and I really enjoyed these stories. But for anybody out there interested in the Thunderbolts, it's cool. I'm not sure exactly what this is. This is Justice Incorporated Book 1. It's one of their square-bound books. Oh, of course, now Todd joins. What's up, Todd?
What's up?
We're looking at a stack of comics, so...
He just waited to make sure I wasn't going to show up.
It's true.
Damn
I actually checked. I was like, okay, well, it's not just Andrew.
Okay. Y'all are asses, just so you know that, okay? But I got this a new stack of comics. I'm just going to look through them real quick, and then we'll move on to something even better. Let's see, we have Avengers Arena number 15, Avengers Academy number 34, 35, 36, and 37. I never got into this title, but somebody out there might be.
This is the first I've ever heard of it.
Avengers Undercover. This is like the follow-up to Avengers Academy. This is issue number 1.
Yeah, I never saw these.
Number 2.
Yeah, this is all a bunch of stuff. I have no idea what it is.
Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Well, I mean, it's got Baron Zemo in it, who is like going to be one of the main bad guys in Falcon and Winter Soldier. So these might actually be, worth something. Issue number 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. That's a cool looking cover. I like that one.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And then, of course, we got A plus X. This was the follow-up to the A versus X.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of it?
No, never.
Didn't you work on some of the AR for that?
I denounce and renounce.
Well, this is issue number 1, issue number 3, issue number 4, and it's a Carre Andrews cover.
That's actually a pretty good cover.
I'll have to double check and see if he did the interiors, but that'd be really cool. Issue number 5, issue number 6, issue number 8, 9 with Chris Piccolo. Oh no, that's Humberto Ramos. Gosh, I don't believe I almost screwed that up. Number 10, number 11, number 12, 13, 14, David Fluentes. That's a nice one. 15, 16 with Goran Parlov.
Wait. Let me see that Goran Parlov cover.
Yeah,
I love Goran Parlov. Can you open that up and see if he did?
See if he did the interior. Yeah,
he's one of my favorite artists. So if he
does a fantastic Punisher.
Yeah, he is like next to Mike Zeck. He probably didn't. He didn't.
Oh yeah, no, he did. He did do. He's the artist of the Amazing Spider-Man and Psylocke story. And Captain America Cyclops is done by David Yard.
I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting because he's not really a superhero artist.
No, he's not. No, he's
not.
So
it's probably going to look a little weird. He's really not a superhero artist.
It's not bad.
Awesome. Yeah, not as strong as stuff though, right?
His Spider-Man looks good.
Yeah, his women are awesome. He draws good women.
Cool. That's not bad.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff over the years, that's not the SJW stuff, but over the last several years, to me, just looks like they're lost and don't know what to do with these characters when I look at these books.
Yeah.
And last but not least is issue number 17 in that series. These are all decent looking books. Somebody might really get a kick out of them. I think if the cover artist actually does the interior art, then it's worth it. Let me check a look, see if this one's actually got David Fuentes on art. Oh, it is. Awesome.
He good?
Oh yeah. Some good stuff.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
That looks all right.
Yeah. Nice. Well, actually,
I feel like none of these people have jobs anymore. Like I haven't heard any of these names in a little while now.
Actually,
when did that book come out? When did those books?
Oh, geez, I'll have to double check. But the first issue, the cover is by Dale Keown.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if there's a Hulk Wolverine story in here by Dale Keown, that's actually pretty awesome. Let me take a look and see if that actually happened. Ron Garney. Oh, no. I got confused because it's Captain Cable by Ron Garney, Hulk and Wolverine by Dale Keown with Danny Mickey on inking.
That's cool. That's a good book then. You got a tag team on that one.
Oh my gosh, this is almost 9 years old. 2012.
Uh-huh.
Just before.
Look at that.
It really was going downhill.
That was right when I left. So I probably didn't see that book because I was probably right when I left. I don't recognize the book, so I'm guessing that's yeah.
Oh wow. This splash page.
Look at that.
Yeah,
because if I had been there, I probably would have had the originals. That's
crazy.
This is downloaded the files from the server.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up.
This advertisement for Thor: God of Thunder #2, Thor versus the God Butcher. This issue itself, issue number 2 of this series, just recently skyrocketed in value. And I'm not sure exactly why. I bet you like the God Butcher is probably going to be part of the next Thor movie.
Probably.
Because it just jumped like $50. And like some of the alternate covers went up like $100 or so. Crazy. You never know. Hey, have either of you checked out Falcon Winter Soldier episode 1?
No.
All right. Well, I know you're clamoring because you're going to want to see it soon, so I won't spoil
Yeah.
any of it. But
Yeah, I
it's
might check it out once it's all finished.
it definitely had movie quality effects. And there's a whole scene at the very beginning with a lot of action, a lot of fast moving action, and it looked great. But I'll wait till you guys actually have a chance to see it. And let me show you my other stack. Oh, check it out, Todd.
Oh wow.
Yeah, those are cool.
Savage Sword of Conan number 59. I do not believe that's a Boris cover, but it looks very Boris.
It looks Borisy, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. The Savage Sword of Conan number 55. Norim. I forgot what that guy's first name is, but Savage Sword of Conan number 93. It's a nice cover. Savage Sword of Conan number 41. Another Noreen cover. Now this one's, I mean, some of these issues are really beat up, but I mean, they're still beautiful on the inside. This is Savage Sword of Conan number 43 with a Bob Larkin cover.
Mm.
This one I don't have bags, so you can actually open it up and take a look.
Those are awesome. I love the artwork in those.
Ernie Chan. Very nice. I'm trying to remember. There's one in here. I think it's, hold on a second. I think it's this one, where when I first got these, I was flipping through them, and I was saying to myself, "Man, why didn't I collect these when I was younger?" Right? And then I opened up one of these issues. Oh, that's not the issue. Oh, which one is it? It's got a gorgeous princess, John Buscema, and she's naked, and it's like I'm looking at it going, okay, that's the reason why I didn't get this when I was a kid, because obviously wasn't meant for kids, but this is just pretty gorgeous stuff. Let me see what else I got here. This is Savage Sword of Conan number 132. That's a Joe Jusko cover.
Yeah,
very nice. This is a Savage Sword of Conan number 40. God, these were priced $1
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
for a magazine like this.
Yeah, they were expensive for the time.
Here it is. This is the issue.
Dude, that is so badass.
Yeah, that's classic, man.
That's
Who did that?
That's John Buscema and Tony DeZanga.
It's awesome.
Gorgeous. Glad nobody's watching because there were boobies there.
Actually, things about this type of style is
look how good that is.
Kind of what I'm trying to do with a Viking thing I'm doing for somebody.
I would love to do a Crom story in this type of format, 8.5 by 11, black and white with gray tones. Mm-hmm. Just great, gorgeous stuff. We got a Conan Saga number 33. This has got to be later because it was $225. Let me see what the year of this is. 89.
That's how that one barbarian story thing I showed you is supposed to be done.
Yeah. Savage Sword of Conan number 133. Very nice. Another Joe Jusko 134. 135. This one, the cover's a little beat up, but I don't care. Look at the interior.
Yeah, I don't care either, man. I just want the artwork.
Yeah, I remember the ones I got you from that one New York Comic Con. It didn't matter what the condition was. It was beautiful on the inside,
Exactly.
Nice stuff. Let's see. This is issue 136. 142. Oh, wow. That is a great Joe Jusko cover.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
That's awesome.
It's pretty fun.
Ooh, I've seen that one. 143. 144. You don't get this. You don't get this kind of art anymore, do you?
No, you don't. Like, I don't know, man. More and more, I look at things like Topi. I look at things like that, and my art keeps shifting more and more that way.
Issue 145.
with still my Bisley and Mignola influences in there too.
This is an awesome one, 164. I actually was working on a Crom kind of homage to this cover where Crom was holding up some type of serpent's head. I never did finish it, but this is the cover that inspired that idea. That's awesome. Who did this cover? I can't read.
Awesome.
Yeah, I can't read who did the cover, but you don't see many huge pumped up guys with butts hanging off their shoulders anymore, do you?
No, we need more butts hanging off our shoulders.
We do. Butts hanging off shoulders. That should be the theme of this.
And people fighting like giant cats and monsters. And
oh yeah.
oh, look at those blacks, dude. It's just
oh wow. Look at that.
Oh,
City
man.
of Rats. Look how damn.
It's an incredibly simple drawing.
Yeah.
No, that's Buscema? No,
I'm looking for the. Hold on a second.
that's not Buscema. Wow, look at that.
Where does it? Usually it says it at the very beginning, but
Excuse me. Sorry.
let's see.
Look at that
City
ad.
of Rats. Charles Dixon and Gary Kwampizz, Kwapizz.
I'm not familiar.
That name does not ring a
But
bell at all.
Look at that, dude. Look at that ad. Look at all that those amazing comics.
The Uncanny X T-shirts.
Those were those were at the height.
Now, see, I remember buying a lot of those.
Yeah, I didn't have the shirts, but like I had all the comics they take that from.
Yep. Uncanny X-Men, Silver Surfer, Excalibur. I know I had all those.
That Jim Lee Punisher Wolverine.
Yep.
The Frank Miller Wolverine.
The Kent Williams Havoc and Wolverine.
That's Muth actually.
Oh yeah, you're right. Wasn't it? You're right.
Yeah,
Wow, look at those T-shirts, man. Oh my god,
dude, those T-shirts are worth money now. You still have yours.
Oh
Guess
my
how much
God.
they were selling them for?
They were like $15-$20 back then.
$3.
$11.95 each.
That's so cheap.
Yeah, I know.
They were more than that in the comic shop.
Where did you find these Conans, dude?
One of my regulars, he picked them up from somebody somewhere along the line, traded them into me.
They're badass.
Dude, I want these.
169. Yeah, we'll see about that.
We'll open one of them. Open one.
172. Hold on, I'm getting to. I know I've got a double of one. This is the one I got a double of. 173. Oh, wait a minute. One more at the bottom. 174. See, a lot of these are later issues. They're not worth as much as you'd hope, but
Who cares?
they're in actually really some of these later ones are in really great condition. Noreen, that's just a freaking awesome cover.
Yeah,
But let's take a look at this one. Conan the Barbarian, number 173.
Oh shit!
Let's see. Contents.
Yeah, I want to do prestige format books like this.
Ernie Chan did the art
Oh, yeah.
here.
That makes sense.
Look at that.
Yeah, Ernie Chan was awesome.
Yeah. I love the gray tones that they added to these things back then. And some of them were actually gray wash.
Yeah, and it prints as dots because of
Yep.
the printing back then. Mm-hmm.
Look at that face down there in the corner.
Yep. Some people use Zipatone on top of wash, and it's. I wish I could afford to use screen tone for real instead of using it digitally.
Like this page right here, there's a little bit of wash in there, but the majority of it all is just pen and ink.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I wonder how much one of these original pages would go for. Because I've actually seen an original John Buscema Conan page from the magazine, and it was huge. It wasn't 11 by 17; it was huge.
Yeah, it was probably like 16 by something.
I don't know who that is, but there's always like pinups in the back.
They're great.
Yeah. Oh, I love this one with the Jaguars. That's awesome. Oh, it's all the same artist, Fred Carrillo. I'm not familiar with that name, but
Oh, the one with the zombies, dude.
Fred Carrillo portfolio.
Carrillo, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Gorgeous stuff. Gorgeous stuff. Now, if only I had room in my store for magazines.
Oh, please.
Yeah, but my goal is to get more of these if I can, and maybe actually make a display and put them out there. But right now, they are just nothing but I'm just loving flipping through these things. They're awesome.
I might be actually able to buy those from you soon. Actually buy them. Like buy
Well,
them. Not like be like, hey man, give me those. No, buy them.
Okay, well, I mean, they're not, the cost is not very much, so I can definitely make it worth your while.
Wild.
What'd I say?
Wild.
Oh, goodness gracious. So I went to my accountant's office today and did my taxes, and the entire time I had my mask on, so I'm describing to her, because taxes, they take 15, 20 minutes to do. It's all the catching up that I haven't seen her in over a year, all the catching up, medical conditions, daughters engaged, and all that other good stuff. And I told her, I said, yeah, my face is drooping. And she's like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, yeah, it's horrible. Good thing you don't have to look at me. It's true.
It's gotten better.
Oh no, actually, I think it's gotten worse.
Really?
My wife.
I'll look at a little screen. So.
Yeah. Well, my wife says that when we're sitting together talking, we're usually facing the TV, so we're not facing each other. And the other day, we were at my parents' house for dinner to celebrate my mother and my daughter's birthdays. And we were doing a lot of talking, and my wife was sitting across from me. And she said after the dinner, she says, I could definitely tell the issue you have with your face after sitting across from you and having you being so animated and talking and so forth. So it's very, very, very obvious that you have an issue. So I can't hide it. She said my mustache and my beard kind of hides it sometimes. But she says, no. When you're into what you're talking about, there's no hiding it. That's great. It's only been going on for 7 months, so I'm sure it'll go away.
I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude.
Hey, I'm living with it. I've learned to live with it. And if somebody looks at me and says, oh, God, you're ugly, well, you should see what I'm looking at. Yeah. Oh, well. But she was she's the kind of person that I can sit down and talk to about numbers and be excited about them, where nobody else in my family, I think Todd's the only other person that I can talk numbers with, and he's actually excited about them.
Yeah.
More than one is great. How many of those did you sell? None, but at least I got them at a really good price. You'd be really surprised at some of the stuff I buy for the store, or I find at what I think in my mind is a super great deal, and then they sit in the store and nobody touches them. And then one day somebody will come up and say, oh, I've been looking for this, and they'll buy them.
They'll buy all of it.
They'll buy all of them. I've had that happen several times.
That's the way it's going to be with a lot of stuff in a store like yours. It's
Well, the good thing that I like about my store the most is that if I catered it only to comic book people, I probably wouldn't be making a lot of money. But I've got toys, I've got books, kids' books, I've got plush animals, I've got Legos, I've got an assortment of. I even got a shelf of just nothing but jars of slime. And you guys would be shocked. I bought the slime thinking that boys would love it. And they do. Granted, they do. But girls love it even more. And I'm like, okay, cool. But I sell more slime to girls than to anybody else.
I want you to say that randomly when you're walking down the street. Out of context to anything.
That's definitely a bleep show.
Yo, these girls that love my slime.
Oh, they like it thick and
they can't get enough of it, especially the ones that have sparkles in them.
Oh yeah! Oh God, damn!
They literally make slime for girls. They have sparkles and shiny stuff, and they even have kits where it comes with extra stuff that girls can mix into the slime. it's one of those markets you would not think would work, but it does.
Girls ruin everything.
They do, don't they? Damn women.
They
It's true.
just ruin everything.
Look what they did to comics.
Ah, the true.
Oh well. I've started to come of mind that if somebody wants to complain about something, you always say, well, then make it yourself and make it better. That's kind of what we've done. Our entire grown life has been about making comics that we enjoy for us and for people who might like it and making it better, you know? Oh, hey, Ahmed, how's it going?
Yeah.
Ahmed's my buddy.
What's up, Ahmed? I've met Ahmed.
Yeah, he's crazy, but we like him.
He's all right, man.
I got to be careful. If a really fine lady comes into the store and Ahmed's there, I kind of got to do a little bit of cock blocking. But
Ahmed tries to get up in it.
he gets very excited.
Oh,
And you can tell. And I also had to remind him when he's telling a story, and I know in the story there's going to be some curse words coming out, to look around the store to make sure there's no children in the store. Because it's like he'll be getting ready to say something. I go, Ovid, children, and he'll look around and go, oh, he won't realize that there's a kid in the store or somebody, because that's just the way it happens. I'm the one that has to constantly keep an eye on who's in the store. That's not Ahmed's job. Ahmed's job is to tell stories and entertain me, and he does it, and he does it very, very well. But yeah. Oh, so what's new with you guys? What's going on? What's happening this week?
Trying to get a page done for this Viking story. Got to try to work on a page for that silhouette story. Hopefully, try to get one of those done by hopefully Tuesday.
Okay.
Hopefully.
That's cool.
Now, are you doing everything on the page?
I'm doing all the art for both stories.
Oh, okay.
The Viking one's black and white, and the silhouette book is going to be some pages will be color, and some parts of the story will be black and white because it's the silhouette, and I'm doing all that.
We got somebody new here. I'm not sure if I'm going to say his name right. Nikel Wright. He says, hi, it's the kid that comes into the store every weekend. Awesome.
Well,
Cool. Very cool. So in other words, everybody, no cursing. Behave. We got kids in the audience now. That's all right. You guys are usually well behaved.
Okay, I'll be.
Okay. I've been seriously considering trying to get some type of internet signal in the store and actually stream from the store. I think the only thing I could get is like if I connected to like my cell phone, but I have a very, very, very small data plan on my phone. So if I used it to connect, I'd be done in like 5 minutes. That'd be the only amount of. Avery's going to show. I just kicked him off the stream.
I don't want to show the whole page, but that's a little bit of it so far.
Oh, and you're breaking up, buddy. You're underwater. Avery.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Yeah, it does. When you switch cameras, did you switch microphones too?
No.
Oh,
Okay, he's fixing it.
yeah. That was awesome though for that brief thing. It looked pretty cool.
Yeah, that looked cool. Very cool.
Just
Now, is that your own personal thing, or is that a project you're working on?
No. It's for Edward, the Ace, the guy that's doing that book, The Ace.
Oh, okay. Very, very cool. It looks good.
It's a short story for him.
Now, are you doing gray tones, or what are you doing for the gray coloring?
Some washes and zip tones digitally.
Okay, very cool. Awesome. I love it when people can use the materials they have in front of them and make beautiful art. That's like what me and my wife did when we got together. We made beautiful children. I know. One of these days, they're going to have to take care of us in our old age. I just appreciate the fact that I got a couple of good kids.
Yeah.
They're good kids. But actually, no, to be honest with you, I told them, I've told them many, many times, if we get to the point where your mother and I cannot take care of ourselves together, the two of us, I want them to run away as fast as they can because I don't want them to be straddled with us at all. But
I don't want any imagery that involves your children straddling anything to do with you.
Oh,
that reminds me of my wife. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, horrible. I know.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
Ahmed says, I'm not a kid. I'm legally aged. Well, if you're younger than me, you're a kid.
yeah.
Bottom line, you know?
Like I tend to call everyone under 35 a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even though they're not. It's just, trust me, when you're 40, 45, you'll be like, yeah, kids.
Oh, Todd, I don't know if you know anything about this, but the governor of Florida just announced that starting Monday, they're reducing the age requirement for COVID vaccinations to 50.
Oh, good.
So I'm almost there. I'm almost to the point where I can go get one without them asking any questions.
Oh, good.
Cool.
It's something to look forward to. I mean, come on.
I want to know if there's any truth to that article I saw that the RNA and vaccines can make you more susceptible to cancer
I don't know.
because you're messing with people's DNA with these vaccines. They're not like typical vaccines where it's like, here's an antibody. It's like, no, they mess with your RNA, your rDNA. You know, it's
Well, the subject of whether or not people are going to get them, because it was asked of me if I was going to get the vaccine, and I'm like, well, I don't personally think I need it, but I live with someone who is in the high risk category, so I would do it to help protect her. You know?
You're in the high risk category.
Yeah, but not really. I'm just a little bit in the high risk category.
as bad as your diet. Well, I am too. You know, I am too now. So
Yeah. But oh well. So what do you guys think of? I know I don't like to bring up politics on this stream, but I thought it was absolutely hilarious when I heard that the United Auto Workers Association is pissed because Ford is looking into moving one of their plants down to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason why they hadn't done it earlier is because our former president was threatening Mexico with tariffs in order to force them to help with the situation at the border. You know, if you don't help control the amount of people coming over the border, we're going to slap these tariffs on your products, and you know, it's going to make a financial impact on the entire country. So because of those threats of tariffs, companies, auto manufacturers like Ford said, well, we're not moving down to Mexico. That would cost us too much money. But now that we don't have a president willing to do that, they're talking about doing it. And the United Auto Workers, who were 100% behind the current administration, are pissed.
it's like all of a sudden it's about what they do other than stupid tweets.
Well, it's kind of like if somebody comes up and you say, hey, I'm going to punch you in the face. And you go, okay, well, I support you. And then they punch you in the face.
Yep.
You're getting what you deserve. Oh, wait a minute. Ahmed says, hey, Drew, I was at the mall yesterday. I saw a Godzilla versus Kong chocolate. Ooh. That sounds cool. I think if they made separate chocolates, the Kong one would be the best. Hey, I'm team I'm team King Kong.
Oh God.
Yep.
Oh, there's some jokes I can't make.
All right, all the little children out there, plug your ears so Todd or so Avery can make a joke. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm not going to, but
okay.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. So what's new and happening in your neck of woods, Todd?
Oh, children.
Yeah, have they done
Life.
anything new and interesting?
Um, Eva put some magnets in her diaper while she took a crap. That was pretty interesting.
Ooh. What exactly was she trying to do?
I don't know. She took a dump and she started cramming magnets down her shorts. I don't know.
Maybe she was watching CNN and they were talking about how magnets help clean up that mess. I don't know.
I don't know.
Did I ever tell you the story?
I will say I will. No, I don't give a shit about your story because I gotta go soon. I gotta go soon. But
okay, that's fine.
What I was gonna say is I have been thinking. So I'll just be real about it. I am seriously considering moving into the NFT space.
Oh, geez. I did do a little bit of research on that to find out what that was about. I still don't understand it fully, but the fact that it's really
no idea.
pissing the SJWs off is fantastic and hilarious. But,
well, I don't know about all that, but what it's, the concept is very simple, but what you can do with it. I mean, I've been just because of my background, like I've known about this stuff for years and years, and so I remember the very first projects that were out before they released like CryptoPunks and all this other stuff. But it's really it's now starting to take off, and it's starting to get to a point where it's like very interesting to consider moving into in certain areas. Like I'm not going to be just uploading an image to some random website and trying to make money out. Like that's just stupid. So it's, I'm in the beginning phases of thinking about something is basically what
okay.
I have no idea what that is. So
NFT NFT is a non-fungible token. So essentially what it allows you to do is for the first time a digital image can be considered an original work because you basically are giving the digital image a unique identifier that cannot be broken and it cannot be lost. I mean, you can lose it, but it will never just be destroyed. So for all time, that image will be considered unique because it has a unique identifier. So if I have the original that is tokenized, that has a tracking capability, if I give it to you, if I sell it, if it sells 1,000 times, there's a historical provenance. There's a track, so you see who the previous owners are. So it's followable. What that also means is that if I just took a copy of it, took a screenshot of it, and made a screenshot of it, that is not the real thing, and it's provable. So for the first time in history now, digital art can be considered original. And so that is now that people are understanding that now that there are platforms and contests and projects and things that are starting to launch these things, it's starting a little bit of a bull rush to do it. And people right now have a ton of money and they don't have a lot of stuff to buy. So they are, a lot of people are getting very, very rich. And of course, when that happens, people tend to think that they can get rich. And so they jump into it.
Yep.
So,
well, if they have a lot of money to spend, they should come out to the flea market,
So I could sell a digital painting as an original?
100%. Yes.
I need to talk to you to figure out how this works.
Yeah, and the good ones are. I mean, people are making hundreds, literally millions and millions of dollars, tons of money. It's not everybody, but for anyone with talent, I think it's an opportunity.
Yeah, I need to.
Before. I mean, literally, I've seen people put up an NFT that was a yellow square and have it sell for $400. So you gotta kind of move when you're going to move, because it's there's a lot of shit out there already. People are just. I mean, once you can convert a digital image into an original, I mean, you can imagine DeviantArt. It's imagine Google search being original. That's where we're headed, right? Every image is going to be an original image. So you gotta, now's the time to do it if you're going to do it. Yeah, it's going to go crazy.
I need to talk about that. So
yeah. I think I either read an article or saw a video where they were talking about a former Wonder Woman artist who did some NFT.
Yes, I was going to bring this up. So, and then I got to bounce, but so two main things, right? So without getting into Beeple, so Beeple is a digital artist. He's been doing a one a day art image for like 13 years. I'm skipping anyone that knows is hearing this that knows more about him than me. I mean, I know who he is and all that, but I'm skipping a whole bunch of shit. But basically, he's a 3D artist. His stuff looks photorealistic. He's kind of a sarcastic. His personality is kind of like a sarcastic, who gives a shit attitude, a little bit like a Banksy. He did, keeping it short, he did one launch and made like $1 million. I think his first launch he did like 3.4 million. He did a second launch like a week later or 2 weeks later or a month later, and that one sold for $6.5 million. And then Sotheby's picked him up, Christie's, picked him up, and they sold one image because he was selling prints, basically like runs, like editions, right? Mm-hmm. And so they said, we're going to sell one, like a painting. So it was one image, which was a collage of all of the one-a-day images that he had done over the last 13 years, because he's never missed a day. And so it was like 5,000 images into one. So it was like, kind of looked like a pixel collage. Mm-hmm. It sold for $69 million. And so he is now in the top 3 top living artists of all time. He is like number 2, I think, behind Jeff Koons. Which is insane. It's stupid. And so here's the thing. Like, people look at that and they're like, oh God, that's not replicable. He does have like 1.8 million followers. But here's the deal. With the eye-opening thing that got me kind of like to go, oh, was the Jose Delbo thing. So Avery, do you know who Jose Delbo is?
No. Right.
We're super nerds. And I was like, why does the name sound familiar? Oh, right. Like, so this is a guy who doesn't have any fans. I'm just going to say it. And he has fans. I'm sorry, fans. But his fans are over the age. Wait, listen.
Probably back in the 60s, he has fans.
His fans are over the age of 60. They're not buying NFT tokens.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Fair. His fans are over the age of 60. He launched an NFT gallery. In fact, he partnered with probably his grandson's friends, because he's 87.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He made $2 million. Selling Wonder Woman images, like really kind of shitty Wonder Woman images.
Yeah, he used to be an artist for the Wonder Woman comic, but I don't think he was. I know what you're talking about. I've seen some of the images, and this is when DC decided to step in and talk about possibly doing their own NFTs, and they also sent a warning out to other comic book artists not to use their images or their characters for their NFTs. And
if it's considered original,
what? Say that again.
I forget where the article was at. I forget who was talking about it, but Joe Glass, of course, had to chime in. And
well, no, they don't care. Don't listen to those people. I mean,
they were complaining. They were complaining because the digital artwork takes up natural resources to house the images, and they're complaining about it, but they're doing it by tweeting.
Yeah, I know.
It is the same exact thing.
Yeah, I know. I don't. They're dumbasses, and they're just upset because they don't understand it, and this is going to take away all their power. But like, so basically, the deal is that I mean, you can't just throw up an image and expect to win. But the interesting thing is that there are sites where anyone can upload any image and convert it to an NFT. You can make an NFT in like 30 seconds, and good luck. There are other websites, I'd say maybe half a dozen, where they are curating talented artists. So someone like Avery could just literally, it's like Google. It's a nice website, but to apply, it's like filling out a Google form. It's like, here's my website, here's my Twitter handle or whatever. Here's my Facebook thing or whatever, and here's my website. And based on that, I don't know if you'd want to put your Twitter handle on there, buddy, but based on that, you could probably get an account and then start doing sales, right? But it's gated because they're trying there's sites that don't gate, which means it's got like just garbage on there, and there are sites that do gate, and those are the ones that have a little bit of a more quality on the site. So that and then there's guys like me who I'm actually looking at building a damn service myself. Like, I'll build the platform. So
do it. I'll go on. I'll put stuff on it.
Well, we'll see. I mean, this is not a small thing. So, but you should check it out. I highly recommend checking it out and seeing if it's something that you're interested in, because it is the first time where you can actually sell a digital print as an original. And I'll tell you guys, once I have this a little more nailed down. I've been doing this now for like 2 or 3 weeks. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the space, and that has actually piqued my interest.
Well, it's a chance to make money.
Yeah.
Heaven forbid, should somebody be interested in that, right?
Well, and it's also it's that, and it's a way to really get people interested in the work you do, right?
Yeah, sure.
That too.
That would be interesting. So my finished versions of pages, even though I start traditional, the finished version could be its own original.
Yes, and in fact, there was one project that, this is how fast it's moving. People are like, so someone bought some art group bought a Banksy at auction, and converted it. Since they owned it, they converted it into a NFT token,
right? And
then burned the original.
Oh wow!
So the original is now the token, and then they resold it. So they bought the piece. This is how crazy it is. They bought the piece for, I think they bought it for like $150,000. Okay, and then they burned it. So they burned $150,000 work of art to tokenize it, but then they sold the token for $400,000.
That's crazy.
And this is like in 2 days, right? They just flipped it.
Well,
so it's not this is nothing rational. This is a full on. It really isn't. It's just a full on. It's just a full on.
Do you think this is taking advantage of people with money?
Yes, but the people who have money know they're being taken. It's fun. You're talking about people. You also have to understand what's going on. Is a lot of these people who have all this money, there are literally thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of people who purchased Bitcoin and purchased crypto, pre-2017, maybe even a little after.
Right.
And they've just been sitting and waiting, and now there's a bull run, and now they've made tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. And so why not blow some of it on some other things that could be worth a fortune? Like right now, everything you buy, you flip and you make twice as much. So anyway, I love you guys. I got to go.
All right. Say hi to the wife and kids.
But we should, if you guys want to do a weekend live stream, just the three of us, we can go over this more. I'll show you all the stuff about it.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, we can talk about it.
Yeah. Do it on my channel. Do it on Andrew's.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could do it. Maybe we could do it. Maybe we can do it Sunday while I'm at the grandparents' house.
Actually, you know what? My wife is going to her parents' house this week. Because my mother-in-law is going to be out of town, so she's dog watching. So I'll actually be by myself for the next 7 days. Cool. So I can stay up late without anybody harping on me.
All right, so let's figure out another day to stream that's not next Friday.
Okay.
We can do it this weekend. We can do it. This weekend works too. So I'll show you all this stuff. I'm all into this right now because I'm doing research on it. So
sure.
All right, send me a text on when's a good time to do it, and we'll set it up.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
All right, guys. Love you. Talk to you soon.
Bye, Todd. Be good. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, the stuff I found out, I still don't fully understand it.
Yeah.
But there's people out there acting nuts over this stupid stuff. And you know what? That's what you take advantage of sometimes.
Sure. I've got tons of images that the original that's on paper is not what I intend to be the final product.
Right.
It's the digital version. If I can find a way to turn that into a token, like the Bitcoin, and find an audience for that stuff, for this, great.
Yep. Maybe this is
I would like to make a good living.
Maybe this is one of those crazy ass things that turns, your world upside down.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? But yeah,
I would like my world turned upside down in a positive way for once.
that reminds me of times with my wife. No, I'm just kidding. It says you're free to do whatever you want to do in the house. That's right. Actually, I told my wife, I said, honey, while you're gone, I think I'm going to clean out the fridge. And she was like, oh, thank God. That's so wonderful. I was like, well, it's just something I can do while you're not home. That, and she wants me to kill a spider in her bathroom.
Oh.
I was like, what are you talking about? She says, there's a spider in her bathroom that keeps hiding every time she tries to kill it. So she wants me to find it and kill it. I was like, okay.
Bastard.
It's a spider. I don't really care. Whatever. Spiders, I've never been afraid of spiders.
I don't want them on me.
Well, yeah, that too, but
I don't want to get bit by even the non-lethal ones. It sucks to get bit by.
Yeah,
like because like it makes a pretty nasty little bite. That's a pain in the ass.
Well, I read somewhere that like daddy longlegs are like the most venomous spiders alive, but their fangs are so small they can't puncture through human skin.
Yeah.
Okay, sure thing.
Yeah, they are really venomous. I think they could like maybe bite a newborn. But you've got to be like your skin's got to be really thin.
We should get a hold of a newborn, test that theory out.
Delicious.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Rotisserie.
Oh, yeah. Hey, one of these days it's going to happen to me, so I got to be careful.
Makes me want to go to Sam's and get some chicken.
Sure.
Dude, have you had the rotisserie chickens from Sam's?
I've had the rotisserie chickens from Walmart.
No, the ones at Sam's are the bomb, dude.
Oh, yeah?
It's way better.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Or you can just get the chicken breast, dude. It's $4. It's like 6 gigantic chicken breasts, dude, that are already cooked. It's like, I can't cook chicken for this price.
Yeah, we talked about this last week.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I want some more.
Oh, well. All right, well, we're going to go ahead. Hey, are you going to be doing any videos on your channel anytime soon?
I need to get back to it. I have streamed. I streamed for a little bit last night on my Twitch.
Oh, okay.
I might make a video for YouTube before I transfer that over, though, to YouTube.
Oh, did you hear about the new Twitch thing is?
No.
Hot tub twitching? Or
I don't know.
Streaming in a hot tub?
Okay.
Something about some rather busty young ladies are doing hot tub streaming, gaming.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thoughts, dude. That's how the thoughts.
I know. But if I could get more viewers by doing that, I better would. I would. I would.
I don't need that. Yeah, I don't, because
anybody needs that.
I lost a bunch of subscribers.
Yeah.
Because I was gone for almost 3 months total. Because the holidays then ended up in the ER and being sick, and it took me so long just to start. Like, I still don't feel normal yet.
Yeah.
If I start I was late taking my anxiety meds today. The ones I'm supposed to take at 5:30. I just took them just before I came on air.
Right.
And they've kicked in now, and I feel fine. But it's like, oh, why is my head starting to hurt? Why am I getting so anxious? Why is my neck hurting? It's like, because you're getting tense because you forgot your meds. It's like, I don't want to be on meds the rest of my life.
I'll tell you what my wife told me. Set an alarm on your phone to remind you when to take them.
Yeah. I don't forget the blood pressure ones, but sometimes I forget the anxiety ones.
Right.
Because what I'm taking is working so well that I actually forget.
Yep. I know exactly what you mean.
And it's the Delta 8 gummies that really make the difference, which I have to go get more of. Hey, those are fantastic, dude.
Hey, whoever decided to put medicine in gummies was a genius.
Yeah. That's not medicine, but it is medicine to me.
Yeah.
It works.
My wife actually, some of the new medications that she got were able to be put into patches,
hmm
so she could wear a patch for a day or two. And she says they work great. So I'll have to take her word for it. It's not something
Awesome.
I'd ever do, but you know.
Yeah, what I'm doing is it's a lot weaker,
Yeah.
and it's you don't really feel it. You know, it just takes the edge off.
Yeah.
I take
All
that my anxiety pills, and
All right, well, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up because I know this is getting boring.
yeah,
Even though it's our lives and we're getting older and we have to deal with this kind of crap every day, it is kind of boring. But you youngsters out there, just know that this is what your future is going to be like.
I think I can get off of it, all of it.
Yeah. Well, don't do it right away.
It's
Take
going
time.
to take time.
It's going to take time. Yeah. All right. Well, everybody out there, I appreciate everybody. If you're going to come by the store this weekend, we're going to have a good time. This is the last weekend to make a purchase and get a raffle ticket for next week's raffle drawing next Friday. We're going to raffle off some stuff in celebration of our 2-year anniversary at the flea market. Do you believe it's been 2 years since I started setting up at the flea market? Crazy,
Jeez.
huh? Well. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you all next time. Good night, everybody.
Later.